Hey everyone, welcome to World Heritage Journey. Today we're at Yosemite National Park in California, USA. So this is the world famous Yosemite National Park, the second national park ever gazetted in the United States in 1890. It's absolutely beautiful here, and it's renowned for its towering granite cliffs, its stands of pine trees, thundering waterfalls, bubbling streams, and much more besides. Let's have a closer look. One of the most famous places in all of Yosemite is El Capitan, the enormous mountain that you can see behind me. Almost 1,000 meters high, it's a sheer cliff face carved in granite, and it's one of the most famous spots here. Now, it's really well known for its rock climbing. It was first climbed in 1958, and it's really famous among rock climbers because it's a really challenging route, and looking at it from here, I don't doubt that. Unfortunately, I can't actually see any rock climbers up there today, though I'm a fair way away, and I'm sure they're up there. So of course Yosemite is famous for its waterfalls, and the one you can see behind me is one of the most famous of the lot. It's Bridal Falls. Now we're quite lucky because this is one of the only falls in the park that operates year-round, because of course most of them are fed by melting snow, which means they only really have water going over them in spring and summer. Well, of course Bridal Falls, as you can see behind me, is still going, and it's the late autumn. So yeah, it's really impressive. It's actually over 600 feet or 200 meters high, and it's the largest single drop waterfall in the whole park. Really cool. One of the things I've really noticed here in the park is just the variety of vegetation areas. Of course, there are high up alpine areas on top of these granite cliffs, but there's also groves of pine forest and also beautiful meadows as well, like the one where I'm standing now. And there's actually quite a few of them scattered around here in the national park. And of course, the most distinctive feature of all, the half dome looming over my shoulder. And so we've come now to Mariposa Grove, one of the most special places in the entire national park. And that's because it's home to the giant sequoia tree, like the one that you can see at the end of the path behind me. Now, these magnificent trees are some of the oldest and largest organisms on the entire planet. They grow up to almost 100 meters tall, 10 meters in diameter, and 30 meters in circumference at the base, which is just absolutely unbelievable. Now, the grizzly giant that you can see behind me, that's several thousand years old, and it's about 60 meters tall, making it one of the largest trees still remaining in the park. Now, what's incredible about it as well is that the giant sequoia only grows in very small pockets here in Yosemite, so we're very lucky to be able to see them. So this is Glacial Point, one of the best lookouts looking across the valley at the center of the national park, and you can of course see the incredible half dome monument just behind me. Now it's a great reminder as well of how this area was all formed. Glaciers, naturally, though there's not actually any glaciers here anymore, though they do get a lot of snow during the winter, and we've managed it just in time. There's a huge snowfall forecast for next weekend, which is quite cool. But it's been a really interesting World Heritage Site. There's just so much variety on show here. All of the different areas of the national park and the size of it as well. It's just really, really impressive, and I've had a great time. But that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you liked the video. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought. Hit subscribe if you'd like to see more from the World Heritage Journey. I'll see you next time.